Oh, oh, I forgot that this is still going. There's another. Where was I? Um, sorry. I thought I heard something, so I kind of closed my computer, and I didn't know if like the stream would continue. So sorry for that. Uh, so where was I? Oh yeah.
Ah, Ladders in antiquity was put together by the Merodach Brandybuck, later master of Buckland, and since he and the tobacco of the South Farthing play a part in the history that follows, his remarks in the introduction to his Herblore of the Shire may be quoted. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. So, yay! If you have any questions, we can talk about it in the chat. So, that's open. Oh, so that's what happened. So the stream accidentally split in two. So I guess that happened. So, um, yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. We can pick this up tomorrow. I usually don't stream past 8 o'clock. But, like, there was still one person here. There was one person, and then the stream ended. And then we'll just say we're still chatting. So you're ready to, like, edit it? I think so. It's like 10 at night. It's almost going to be 11. And I'm just talking to myself. My stream. Look, I use OBS, so that's interesting. So I just want to just see like how things are going. Um, but I don't know if this is a glitch or not. But it always says that I have one viewer, and like I don't know if that's right or anything. And I honestly don't know. So I guess that's cool. There's at least one person watching whatever the hell I'm saying. Talking to myself, reading a book, reading a book. I should probably change this or edit it. Not unpublish it. This is live right now. I could. I'll edit this later. It's not. I mean, I could keep reading, or like we could keep talking. Like the one person here have any questions for me? Like we could talk about anything, or like I could keep reading the book. No, it's just one person watching. Alrighty, I guess I keep reading. Continuing on with the prologue. This, he says, is one of the art that we can certainly claim to be our own invention. When hobbits first began to smoke, it is not known that all the legends and family history is taken for granted. For aged folks in the Shire smoked various herbs, some fowler, some sweet, but all accounts agree that Tobold Hornblower of Longbottom and the South Farthing first grew the true pipeweed in his gardens in the days of Isengrim the Second, about the year 1070 of Shire reckoning. The best grown still comes from that district, especially the varieties now known as long bottom leaf, Old Toby, and Southern Star. How Old Toby came by the plant is not recorded, for to his dying day he would not be able to tell, but no, he would not tell. He knew much about herbs, but he was no traveller. It is said that in his youth that he went often to Breeze, though he certainly never went further than to the Shire than that. It is thus quite possible that he learned of this plant in Bree, where now, at any rate, it grows well on the southern slopes of the hills. The Bree hobbits came to have been the first actual smoker of the pipeweed. They claim, of course, to have done everything before the people of the Shire, whom they refer as colonists, but in this case their claim is, I think, likely to be true. And certainly it was from Bree that the art of smoking the genuine weed spread in the recent centuries among dwarves and such other folks, rangers, wizards, or wanderers that still pass to and fro through that ancient road meeting. The home and center of the art is thus to be found in the old inn of Bury, the Prancing Pony, that has been kept by the family of Butterbur from time beyond record. All the same observations that I have made on my own many journeys south have convinced me that the weed itself is not native to our parts of the world, but came northward from the lower Andean, whither it was, I suspected, originally brought overseas by the men of Westernese. It grows abundantly in Gondor, and there is richer and larger in the north, where it is never found wild, and flourishes only in warm sheltered places like Longbottom. The men of Gondor call it sweet galenas, and esteem it only for the fragrance of its flowers. From that land it must have been carried up from the Greenway during the long centuries between the coming of Elendil and our own days. But even the Dudain of Gondor allows us this credit. Hobbits first put it into pipes, not even the wizards first thought of that before we did. Though one wizard that I knew took up the art long ago, and it became skillful in it as all other things that he put his mind to. Part 3 of the prologue of the ordering of the Shire. The Shire was divided into four quarters. The farthings already referred to north, south, east, and west, and these again each into a number of folklands, which still bore the names of some of the old leading families, although by the time of this history these names were no longer found, only in the proper folklands. Nearly all the Tooks still lived here in the Tooklands, Um, uh, to Flynn, but that was not true of many other families, such as the Bagginses or the Boffins. Outside the Farthings were the East and West Marches. The Buckland and the West Marches added the Shire in 1462. The Shire at this time had hardly any government. Families, for most part, managed their own affairs. Am I still streaming? Is like one person still watching me? Could I get a response or something? To make sure it's like still working? If not, then I guess that's also okay. Okay, so no response? Yeah, that's okay. It's not like I'm talking to a wall. Well, I'm talking to the front of the computer screen. Yeah, I'll probably edit this. When I publish this to my YouTube channel. Um, so I somehow don't have a consistent frame rate. Um, if anyone remembers, we're on page 9 of the book, which is part 3 of the prologue. And then the first section we would technically read of the actual Lord of the Rings would be the Fellowship of the Rings. You know, I genuinely watched a bit of the movies, so I guess this could be just a chatting stream now, talking. You know, talking to myself, talking to someone, just talking in general. You know, I like to talk. I'm trying to build confidence. That's why I kind of started streaming, just to build confidence, just talking to people. So, you know, one viewer, whoever you are, or maybe I'm that one viewer. I don't really know how it works. Say something. Say acknowledge that you're here. Acknowledge that you're actually watching this stream. Say something in the chat. It'd be easy just to say one thing and something. Say like, I don't know, a sentence or two. Or like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm imagining things, so maybe this is really just a bug with Twitch saying I have one streamer. You know, that's cool. You know, saying, hey, I have a stream, I have a viewer. Well, I'm a streamer. I have one viewer. I can say I average a viewer or stream because I don't really know who watches this. I really am talking to myself. I could be talking about many other things, but you know what? If it works, it works. So another thing that I learned from doing streaming, what, for about a week? Yeah, let's just say about a week. My actual first stream was last Sunday. No, last Friday. So what I learned is that if I close the computer and re-log in, it breaks up the streams. Technically, everyone gets a notification the first time when I start streaming and the second time when I reopen the computer. So, that's interesting information if anyone likes these streams from a laptop, like I do. So, knowing that, I guess, you can't make the same mistake as me. So, you know, um, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. If anyone wants to really know, I have it in my description. Um, Probably no one's gonna watch this, so I'll say a couple things before I go to bed. Like I am really really tired and I want to go to bed. I find it easier coming out to a bunch of different people. Well, it's one person, but they don't really know. So I mean, they don't really respond to this chat, so it's not like anyone's gonna watch this, so it's pretty cool. I stream for no one and I get no repercussions. I wanted to do a stream yesterday, but I found out when I had multiple tabs open, the computer would slow down and that wouldn't work. Um, so what happened was that the model wouldn't move, and then the mouth wouldn't move, and then whenever I tried to connect what I wanted to do yesterday, right, the video would play, and then there was no audio, so I didn't know if that was just my headphones or my computer or I don't know what it was, and then so yeah, it's like, hey, I have one person watching this. Who are you? Why do you watch me? Am I just streaming for this one person that's just watching me? Or is there a reason you're watching me? It'd be cool if someone said something. Then again, I could just be imagining, I am literally streaming for no one. And that's cool also. So going back to what I was saying, it seems easier just to come out on the internet than to actually come out to my family. So yeah, yeah, the basic thing is that yeah, I believe I'm bisexual. That's how I feel. I hadn't had this feeling until Christmas. No, before Christmas. Well, I had a winter break. I wouldn't really call it a break. It was more like 3 weeks. I consider a break longer than 3 weeks because it's it should be longer than 3 weeks. That's how long I believe a break should be. It should be longer than 3 weeks. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I felt myself believing I was bisexual, and yeah. So oh crap! Don't say the model froze. It's yeah, it works. It works. It works. It works. So the mouse not moving. I don't know if it's just me or I don't know. Maybe it's just something's wrong and I can't tell what's wrong. So yeah. So yeah, I believe I'm bisexual. I I have dreams of being with a guy, and you know what? At first, when I first having them, last year, is it felt weird, but they came around to me. It made me feel comfortable. I kind of like getting compliments from people, and it makes me feel better about myself. Um, I had a lot of thoughts on my mind about is what I'm doing makes me feel gay or not. I don't mean that in an offensive way. If anyone is watching, it's just I don't know. It's just weird that I felt gay, but it's not at the same time because I do like girls. So but it's weird. I do like girls, but then I kind of like guys. So it's I could like both, right? So yeah, that's when I found myself liking both. I mean, I accept myself for who I am. So, yeah, I'm bisexual. That's if anyone wants to know. Um, so, I don't really do much on my YouTube channel. I just post clips. No, not really clips. I upload the streams from from Twitch to YouTube. That's how it is. And then it's not really that bad. I mean, if anyone wants to rewatch these streams, then yeah, they're on my YouTube channel. It's my username. So I technically have two channels. One which is I use for comments and has a video which redirects to my other channel. So my other channel is my actual like VODs channel where I post these videos at. So yeah, that's basically it. It's really late. I should go to bed, but I'm not because I'm stubborn and I can't sleep. I I listen to ASMR at night. There's a confession. I listen to it at night. It makes me feel comfortable. It makes me accept myself for who I am. I don't know why the mouth is broken, but I haven't done anything. I haven't changed any settings. Is it just that? Like the mouth is broken? Like, how about now? Does the mouth move? No, not yet. Maybe. Oh yeah, no, the mouth moves. What happened here? Did it just get disconnected? Maybe it did. Or maybe it's peaking just a little bit. Yeah. I'm still trying to fine tune stuff. So, just in case someone is here, I'm gonna type something in the chat like, "Hi, chat." Like, "Hey, I typed something in my stream." Like, "Hi." Yeah, it's not like there's actually anybody here. Like, how? Maybe I am just talking to a brick wall. I really don't know where that phrase came from. Like, talking to a brick wall. It's like, hey, there's a brick wall, let me talk to it. And then it just sounds funny, like saying you're talking to a brick wall. Like, imagine that, like, you're actually talking to a brick wall. It sounds weird. Like, yeah, it's weird. But hey, you know what? Things work, and if things work, then things work good. So, okay, I guess I could end this stream early. Well, it's technically not early. I usually record these around my local time, which is it's usually earlier. I do it around 8 instead of 10 at night. So I want to try to just stream earlier, and then it's like I'm still trying to set things up, like because I'm running this off of like a couple-year-old laptop, and like my laptop does have a computer. That's why in like my earlier streams, my head was moving because it was actually tracking my face. But it's like it's weird. It's like I never done anything like this. I never had my voice on the internet. I don't listen to anything that I record because I just don't like the sound of my voice in recordings. It's like, hey, how funny is that? Just, listen to yourself. That's what people say. I asked other people, supposedly my only followers are friends of mine, quote unquote friends. Well, I know one is a genuine friend. Like, I don't know if they're asleep or not. I may have just typed to no one, but that's okay. Typing to no one is fun. So, if anyone asks, um, so basically, if anyone really asks, I might just be doing a video on like an actual self-introduction. Like, where did my model come from? Hey, no one asked that, and I'm gonna say where it came from. It basically came from A Steam application called Void, and I like it very much because it makes kind of like cool anime models, like you can make your own. And then like I'm just talking to myself, aren't I? Maybe, maybe. I don't really know anymore. It's just like I'm just rambling and then like people are listening. So, yeah, yeah. It's just a little tiring that I have to. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go to sleep now. You know what would be cool if anyone that is watching this recommends to follow me or like I don't know recommends it to other people. I want to see like how longer can I get streams to go for, and then like I think this is my longest one so far. And like don't say the video's crashing. My computer struggles to open more than 3 tabs, so I have like the actual application with the model, and then I have OBS Studio working in order to actually capture it, and then I have like a tab to see how long the actual stream's been going on because on OBS it says I've been running for almost 45 minutes, but I that's true, but like I closed my computer like halfway through it, so like it's not really been 45 minutes since it's kind of split up the stream. Like one section is 26 while the other section is like 20. No, not even 20, it's 45, 20, 30. I think the other section's like 20? Yeah, 19, 18 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm sorry for video issues or audio issues. Hopefully this doesn't look bad when it's like done. You know what? I'll end the stream here. Thank you for listening to me to ramble or like people like listen to me. I find it cool if people listen to me. Hey, look at that! I got 2 viewers. Hello, welcome to the stream. Well, it's about to end, but like, you know what? No, I'll just keep going. I was reading The Lord of the Rings. I have to look next to me, but I kind of had like in the shield, so I kind of stopped it. So like, whoever you are, say hi, say something. It'd be cool if you said something in the chat. I type something in the chat, and then like, hey, right, hey, I'm a VTuber. That's fun. How fun is being a VTuber? I, yay. Yeah, my computer is really, really struggling just to run this, just to run a lot of things. To manage that, the fact that I can stream at all is like, is just an accomplishment in itself. So so whoever you are, welcome. It's currently 11:13 where I am. My laptop's about to die. Well, not really. I still have time. So, you know what? This is fun. This is fun. I'm talking to people, and you know what? People are watching. Possibly means I'm doing something right, I'm doing something wrong. If you are new here, in my about section, it's like a links where you can find me at. Like I have a Twitter and I have a Discord server where I'm the only member. How fun is that being the only member in your Discord server? Like, hey, yeah, I'm the only member in my Discord server. Like, yeah, I'm number one. How fun is that? Like, yeah, if you can't tell, that's sarcasm. You know, when people say I should get out more and talk to more people, I really thought I'd be talking to more people in person, but you know what? Streaming is fine also because I'm also just talking to people. But more or less, I'm just being happy however I am. Well, welcome to the stream. My 2 viewers. 2 viewers. That's a new record. this stream's been going on for about so this the stream's been going on for a while. It says 30 minutes. Technically, it's true. I kind of started about 30 minutes ago for this section of the stream, but like 18 minutes before this 30 minutes, I started reading, and then I had to close my laptop, which kind of cut the stream short. And when I reopened it, it reopened as a new stream. So like, yeah, that's kind of weird. So I gotta try to fix that. Um, I don't know if I can combine both videos into one video, so I don't have to like fix it. But then I don't know, because sometimes like the actual videos are like it's cut short sometimes. So like it's weird. It's great. My computer's slowing down like a lot. Like it's like at 2 frames per second. Hopefully the audio doesn't get messed up with this. Hey, maybe the audio. Somebody tell me like is something wrong with the audio and the visuals? Like somebody say something. You're here. You're watching me. You're listening to me ramble. You know, this is fun. I said this multiple times, and the more times I say it, the more it seems true. It seems like I'm talking to a brick wall because of how many people are here and none of them want to talk to me. Brick walls. I feel like brick walls have a better sense of humor than most people because they at least can listen to your jokes. I don't know. It just sounds weird and funny at the same time. But like, you know what? Hey, that's funny. So, hey, fun, fun, fun. What? 2 viewers, that's a new record. You gotta write that down. I have 3 followers and 2 viewers on this one 32-minute stream. I'll probably combine them into the same stream. I don't really want to listen to my own voice. You can listen to whatever it is. I don't live alone. That's a surprise. No, it's not really. It seems like most people shouldn't live alone. If you live alone in a house, it's kind of sad. Like who are you with really? Like, are you really just by yourself? And then you don't have anyone, like, not even a friend or like anybody just to be with? Which is sorry. Um, yeah, my computer's slow, and then I accidentally did something like, and I'm trying to fix it. So like, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I know it looks weird and like things not working. You know what? This is the cost of a stream. Accidents happen and you can't really fix it. Hey, now it's not responding. How great.